Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to have our fourth meeting. The purpose of today's meeting is discuss about the questionnaire for the interview section. Well, all questionnaire that we discuss today is all based on the recycling, such as the impression, opinions, suggestion, activities, and so on. So now I want to make a confirmation of minutes of previous meeting. Before this, I want to know have any incorrect error in item.
I think no.
I also think like that.
I think no. No problem.
So can anyone suggest and approve the previous meeting?
Me, Yuhan, I suggest the previous meeting minutes.
Me approve the previous suggest meeting minutes.
So how about the others members? So I have to conclude that Yuhan suggests the previous meeting and leadings and others members are approved the previous meeting. So now we want to confirm our last meeting from our secretary.
Okay, in our last meeting, we had already decided and the detail of the brochure. And as you knowledge, we already published hundreds units of brochure to the public.
Now we left 10 minutes for our meeting.
First, you all have any suggestion in the questionnaire for the interview section?
I suggest the question which is what are you understanding about recycle? This is because through this question we can know the public their understanding or not understanding about the recycle. We can through this question we can know the knowledge about the recycle for the public.
Yes, great. Any other suggestion?
I suggest that we can ask whether are you join the recycling activity this before. Through this question, when they answer yes, we can continue to ask. Can you share about your feeling after recycling? Through this question, we can know about their feeling, and they will give people awareness about the importance of recycling. Some people may answer no, so we can give them advice as we can encourage them to join our activity so they can experience it by themselves more real and more practical.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Yuan said what Yuan said. Then through that type of question, if the public they without the experience and join the recycle activity, we can let them know the benefit and let them and advise them to join our activity.
Okay. Do you think have any suggestion?
I think maybe we can put question like this. Did you think people will join the recycle activities? Because I think maybe some people will have been joined the recycling, but some did not join the recycling this before. So if they have joined the recycling before, so we can ask them, why did you think like that? That means I think maybe some people will join recycling because people will take serious about recycling activities, but for people who will not join the recycling activity because nowadays many people always touch to the electronic device, so they think recycling is waste the time.
Okay. for the questionnaire?
I have another addition question. I think the question like do you think recycling can keep close the relationship is a good question. Because I think that I think that is a good question because recycling activity actually can involve by each of the family member, and this is the time to gathering them, and they also can cooperate to complete the recycling activity. In addition, it is also a meaningful activity, so they can enjoy their time together. It is a good question to ask them.
Sorry for disturb, and now the time is left 5 minutes.
I think I have a question I think suitable. Then did you think recycle is important to everyone? Through this kind of question, we can know how the public think. We can know that think the recycle is important to this world.
So other than that, have any suggestion to a questionnaire? Now we have 5 questions for the interview session. Do you have any other suggestion?
We can ask them a question like, can you make recycling as one of your hobby? I think this question maybe you can know how they feel through the recycling, and maybe some of them will make this activity as their hobby. Do you think?
Actually, I not very suggest this question. Well, how do you think?
I think not suitable too.
So let us have a vote for this question. If you agree, please hands up. So I since got only one person to support this questionnaire, I think this is not very suitable for the question. Do you have any other suggestion?
I think maybe we can ask question like this. What is your inspiration about recycle? Because nowadays many people's misunderstanding about recycling. For me, recycling is the process of separating, collecting and remanufacturing or converting used or wasted product into new materials. So through this, we can think that how they separate the recycled things for themselves.
Other than that?
In addition, I think we also can ask a question such as, what is the benefit of recycle for you? Through the question, we can know the public if without the benefit they still want doing the recycle activity or not. Because not every recycle activity will bring benefit to that person.
Sorry for disturb. Now time is left 1 minute.
Besides these 7 questions, do you have more questions for the interview session?
I think
How about you?
No.
So, Secretary, can you please summarize the question?
Okay. I will summarize the questions. I will summarize our questionnaires by our fourth meeting. We have already done the 7 questionnaire. With the first one, what are you understand about the recycles? And the second, did you think recycle is important to everyone? The third question is, what is the benefit of recycle for you? And the fourth question is, did you think people will join the recycle activity? And the number 5 question is, did you think recycle can keep close the relationships? And number 6 of the question is, what is your impressions about recycle? there is total of the and sorry, these have the last one. There is the question, you joined the recycling activity this before. So total are the 7 questions.
How many questions?
7 questions will be asked.
Okay. So at last, I'll summarize that each of our members have to find at least one person for the interview section for this 7 questionnaire. So you can use 2 ways to record your interview session. That is video record or audio record. That's all for our meeting today, and thank you for your cooperation.